Hello, everybody. It's Cindy Ingram from Art Class Curator. And as you may know already, the membership is now open to the Curated Connections Library. It is open until Tuesday, January the 7th at midnight Pacific, or 11:59 Pacific. So I thought I would take a second and give you a little bit of a tour inside of the membership so you can kind of see what you're getting. So I am logged in here on the membership. This is members.artclasscurator.com, the Curated Connections Library. And if you scroll down, you'll see we have some main categories of the Artwork of the Week bundle, Curated Conversations, and the Curated Curriculum. Now, these are your three main components that we release every month in the membership. So I'm going to go through each one and then show you some other things. So the first one is the Artwork of the Week bundle. So I clicked on that. Get my face back up here. Okay. This is the star of the show. We love the Artwork of the Week bundle. So every single month we release 4 artworks that you can use in your classroom ready to go. So you can see here the December one is out. They come out the first Monday of every month. So the new one will be released just in a couple days from now. I'm shooting this on Saturday, January 4th. So you can see we do a very wide variety of types of artworks. We usually have some sort of theme that we're working on in the month. And then we also have a member's choice. So this month's theme, we did artwork surrounding identity. And then other months we might have Black History Month, or we might do a theme about Native American cultures or women artists. We have upcoming ones about narrative and symbolism. So each month we kind of have something in mind that we're shooting for. And then we pick 4 artworks that fit that theme that are also diverse. So you'll see we usually have one sort of more famous type of artwork, usually ones from the AP Art History 250. And then we make sure we have women artists, artists from other cultures, and stuff like that in there as well. So that is released every month. You get a bundle. If you were to click on this, you would get a zip file with everything in there. Now, everything from the past 2.5 years, we've been releasing these every month religiously for 2.5 years. Those are all on this page, members.artclasscurator.com/artworks. And you can see we have, I think the total right now is like 110 different lessons in here. And the awesome part of it is they are filterable. So you can see we can filter by art form. So you can choose painting, sculpture, photography, mixed media, installation, etc. We also can choose by time period, Middle Ages, 18th, 19th century, contemporary art, etc. We have part of the world here. Then we have element and principle. Now that, of course, is up for interpretation. So, it's the general criteria is if I would use it to teach that concept, then I will put it in there. But that is, of course, up for interpretation. So we did the best we could on that one. And then you can also sort by gender, and then you can also sort by special interest. And so those themes, as we start working on developing those themes, we'll have them here in special interest as well. So let's click on one. And then I'll show you what kind of things that you will see. So let's just go into Rodin's The Thinker. Okay, so we are here on Rodin's The Thinker. And if we scroll down, we will see we have a lesson plan, both in doc and PDF form, PowerPoint, as well as any worksheets you need for the activity. So some of these lessons have multiple worksheets, some have just one. It kind of depends on what was needed when we created the lesson plan. So let's click on the lesson plan just to check it out and see what we have going on here. Excuse the pictures of my children that popped up there. So here's the lesson plan. You can see we have the discussion questions. We have talking points. So in general, we don't like to do a lot of lecturing, right? But we do want to make sure that you know what you need to know about the artwork. So there's anything that is a little bit informational that might help you lead the activity in a better way. We scroll down, we're going to find engage and extend. So this is our curated curriculum, curated connections framework, which is curate, discuss, engage, and extend. So you can see we did curate, which was picking the artwork, obviously, discuss, discussion questions, and then engage are any sort of engaging activities that you can use with the artwork. So it is writing a poem. It is putting your body in the pose of the artwork. It is watching a video or listening to something about it. Anything that's going to help the students engage. And then we also then have extend, which is if you want to take this and extend it into a full unit, you want to add an art project or you want to add a research project, those ideas are in there as well. Following that, we have about the artist as well as any other resources from this lesson, links that we found helpful, things like that. So all of that is in your lesson plan. We even have a notes for next time section. So if you print these out and you do this lesson, you can kind of write what you did. Oh, more kids. Okay. We were making a video. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. All right. So compositional lines worksheet. This was a worksheet for this one where you kind of map out the lines in it. So you can see we have the description as well as a printout so that they can map out the different lines in the artwork. So any lessons, any worksheets that you might need to complete the activity we've included as well. Another really cool feature of the membership is you can save things. So if you want to mark anytime you've done one or anytime you're planning to do one or you want to remember to come back to it later, we have a few different categories here. We have a little check mark, we have a bookmark, and we have a star. So you can click that, and I'm going to click 2 of them. And then if I go to my favorites over here in the quick links, you will see Rodin the Thinker is now there. I have nothing else marked in my favorites, but you can see it saves them so you can go back and look at them later. So those are the awesome artworks. Oh, we can also search by artist we have a search bar. So we'll search all the lessons. We can just type in Frida, see what happens. And then see we have 3 Frida Kahlo lessons. The search feature does not search the actual files themselves. It will search the artist name and stuff like that. So that's a problem with the technology is we can't search inside the downloads, which is a problem, but that's all right. All right. Now that is our star, of course. It is the artwork of the week bundles, but we're going to show you some of the other stuff too. So the Curated Conversations, we're clicking on that here. That is a live call, which is on the second Tuesday of every month. So we're going through the month here. We did the first Monday of every month, we have the Artwork of the Week bundle. The second week of the month, which is on a Tuesday, we have the Curated Conversations. And so this is a live class with me and the other members of the membership. And we do an artwork of the month, or we have an art discussion. We do any sort of announcements. We share our wins, have conversations about what went well in our classroom. And then we also do some sort of lesson. So we started this in November, so you can see we have form, theme, context, and personal connection. We also have, in December, we did cultural sensitivity. So every month we have a theme, like I said, for the artwork of the weeks. We also have a theme for the curated curriculum, which is I'm going to show you next. And so we carry that theme on to the monthly call as well. So we're really tying it all together so that you really get every month, a really good sense of how to teach that particular topic. All right. So in those, you can see we've got the recording as well, and they're hour long. And then we also have the chat transcript, the presentation, the PowerPoint, any lessons we talked about are going to be linked here as well. All right, continuing on, we are going to go to the third category, which is the curated curriculum. Now, this is our monthly resource about a topic that ties together all of the resources that we have on a particular topic. So our last month was the cultural sensitivity was our topic for the month. You can see we did that in the Curated Curriculum guide. We also have done it this is the Curated Curriculum, the Curated Conversations. So you can see the Curated Curriculum has a PDF lesson as well as any PowerPoints, downloads that you might need, or it might also link to another lesson on the site. So let me open up the Curated Curriculum guide so you can check this out. This is also in the Curated Connections framework. We put curated in front of so many things, I'm starting to get tongue-tied, which is curate, discuss, engage, and extend. So you can see we have the standards for the unit. We have any related resources on the blog or in the membership, as well as any artwork of the weeks that fit that topic. So this was cultural sensitivity. There's going to be a lot of links in here because we wanted to put all the different non-Western culture artworks in here. And then we have a discuss and engage section here. Usually they're separated, but this one it made sense to put them together. You can see there's activities here, and then extend on what you can do to extend that. So these kind of look different depending on what the topic is. So they kind of vary month to month, but we do continue to put them in that curate, discuss, engage, and extend. Make sure we have the anchor standards, we have essential questions and stuff like that. So this is our Curated Curriculum Unit 5, Cultural Sensitivity. To get to all of them, just to give you a taste on what else there is, we're going to click on Curated Curriculum from the menu, and you can see the other topics that we have are aesthetics, art criticism, elements and principles, and how to study art history. And then Unit 5 was Cultural Sensitivity. Coming up, we have narrative, symbolism, and how media impacts meaning. So all of those are coming up in the next few months. Now, you can see there is a lot more in the membership. Those are our core things that we release every month. Those are the new things, but we have an entire vault of things available for you to check out. So I'm going to show you that by clicking here on core content. And I'm just going to be on all core content just so you can see everything. So while we're in here, we have core content and we have core training. And that will sort these by either a resource topic or a training topic. So I'm just going to click on training just to give you an idea of what we have going on here in the training section. So we have online workshops and webinars. So before we did the Curated Conversations live calls, we did webinars and we did online courses. So we have both of those in here. So we have a workshop on how to talk about art with kids. We have videos, how to deal with nudity, the past challenges and courses that we've done. But I want to point to two particular lessons that you will find particularly helpful. So the first one is creating curated connections. So this was a live class that we did in the fall, and it's a 6-session course that goes through the foundation to studying, to teaching this way in your classroom. So it's not about just getting a lesson plan and enacting the lesson plan, but it's more about creating the identity, the foundation, the purpose to really build yourself up. So it's starting really at the foundational level of why we teach to begin with. So you can see we have workbooks for each lesson. So if I were to click on like session 1 workbook, so you can get an idea of what we have going on here. So you can see just some worksheets for you to think about the topic. So that's our creating curated connections course. It's a 6-lesson course. They're an hour long each lesson. And then this is the Art Appreciation Masterclass. So the creating curated connections was kind of like the why and the, how to get started and the foundational stuff. The Art Appreciation Masterclass is like the how. Like, what do you actually do with the students? What kind of activities do you do? How do you lead a discussion? That sort of thing. So it's a 3-hour total course, but it's broken up into 18 different lessons. And they're each about 3 to 5 minute long videos, sometimes a little bit longer. So you can see we have 6 units, intro and why, with art discussion tips, what makes up an artwork. You can see elements and principles, style, interpretation activities, memorization activities, kinesthetic drawing, creative writing, drama, critical lenses and ethnocentrism. So you see we cover like this entire teaching method. That's types of things that we use in our lessons that we release, and they are here in the Art Appreciation Masterclass. And this has a certificate at the end, so does Creating Curated Connections. And you can see, we'll just click on one of the random lessons. You can see it has a video, any related downloads, also has a PDF transcript if you prefer to read other than to talk. And also we have audio files. So if you want to download them, listen to them in the car on the way to work, you can do that as well. All right, so going back to our core content, those are sort of our core training. Now let's look at some of our core resources. All right, so we are here now back at our core content section to see what else we have going on in the membership. We have the Art Appreciation Worksheet Bundle, which has over 25 interpretation worksheets, 82 questions about art, and you can see as you scroll down, there's a lot of different resources. An Art Appreciation Bell Ringers file that has like 52 different activities for bell ringers. We have the Spark Art discussion posters and worksheets, as well as aesthetics lessons, our criticism lessons, and all sorts of other things. So if you can scroll through here, we have 5 senses, what is style, memorization, classroom management stuff, all sorts of things. As I keep scrolling, you can see there's a ton of goodies in here to explore and check out with your membership. Now, if you are wanting to go all in and you want to get the yearly membership, that has a second section or third section in the bar at the top. It'll say the vault, and that includes a lot of our art history lessons from the past that we created. So that has some older trainings and as well as all of the art history lessons that I've created over the years. So if you get the yearly membership, that's your bonus, is to get access to the vault. So that is it. That is our membership. All right, well, thank you so much for your interest in the Curated Connections library. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out at support@artclasscurator.com. And we are happy to help you answer any questions you have and help you get started. All right, thanks so much. Have a wonderful night. Bye.